This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, a bit planner, Kempower and bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We're still at the expo in Bangkok, and I'm going to quickly show you Neta X. It's yet another Chinese brand, but this car is somewhat common in Thailand because it's so affordable. It costs around 500,000 baht or around 15,000 euros. I heard that the suspension is quite soft, like a Citroën 2CV, and also it's somewhat weak motor, so 0 to 100 takes forever. So it's like a, what do you call it again? The car that was never impressed me. Okay, the car from I don't remember. Oh, wow, the trunk is huge. Yeah. Let's see here. Wow, you can even open up more. Wow, okay. The trunk is really impressive. At least plenty of space here. 12-volt outlet there. I think that's supposed to be light. But wow, okay. And then how do I close it again? Wait, huh? This is weird. This is usually the button would be here to close the trunk. How do you supposed to close the trunk? You just have to pull it. Wait, it's not motorized. It just has a high pressure to go up, but then you have to pull it down quite hard. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. And then here, in the back, yeah, they have label stuff. That's good. USB-A, USB-C. Wow, fairly good space. Oh, I now understand why it's so popular, because it's actually quite spacious. Yeah, so okay, you don't get the power, you don't get the range or the comfort, but you get the space at least. That's what you need, right? There's something written here, I'm not sure what the heck it is. See here. Okay, maybe not the best soundproofing. Okay, not a double glazed window. Okay, headroom. Will this car ever come to Norway, Europe? Most likely not. I don't think we need all these Chinese cars in Europe. Center console, cup holder. Wait. Oh, you can actually put stuff here. Wow. The leg height seems to be okay. I'm not sitting like this, you know. Yeah, not too bad. Headroom is okay-ish. I'm 173 centimeters. Almost a fist there in the center. Oh, slightly less than a fist. This is not correct. Vehicle to load. This is energy, kilowatt hour. It's supposed to be 3.3 kilowatt. Let me just help them take out this one. I'm just kidding. Okay, okay. Okay space. What, does it have a front? Check here. I mean, it seems to have a fairly large hood, right? Oh, it's freaking heavy. Oh shit, Chinese steel. Holy crap. What? There is so much space here, and there is no frunk. What the heck is going on here? I mean, you could put an aftermarket frunk thing here, right? Oh, there's the emergency for the cable. Yeah. Okay. Let me. I can drop it from here, and it will just slam on the. I bet that hood weighs 100 kilograms. It is so heavy. How about using some aluminum? That's too expensive. Okay, now let's see here. We have this bridge design. We have 12-volt outlet there. We have USB-C, USB-A there. Okay, space here. Let's see. Go inside. Wait. And then wireless charging pad here. Cup holder. Space here. Oh, fairly spacious. Wow. Huh? All right. Look here. Tesla style, huh? I mean, it's still okay, right? Fairly big screen, wow. Headroom here. Oh, this is weird. Okay, I have to show you from this angle. I mean, you usually sit like this, right? Then this roof here, you cannot utilize it because your head still bumps into this part. So if they extended the sunroof slightly more, that would be better. But wow, the headroom here. Wait. I have to go further. Oh, my bad. You see, this is what I need to do every time. Yeah, yeah. You have over a fist of clearance here. That's good. So it actually works okay. I mean, space-wise and interior-wise, at least it works okay. But then when it comes to the suspension and the power, it's quite, well, I was going to say abysmal, but it's supposedly not that great. So, but if you're just hauling around town, then maybe no problem. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.